The December 19th, 2012 meeting of the Ways and Means Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Andrews. Mr. Antelli is excused. Mr. Daniele. Here. Mr. Gamina. Here. Mr. Haney. Mr. Hanna. Here. Ms. Cayley. Here. Mr. McCann. Here. Mr. O'Brien. Here. Mr. Tucciarello. Here. Chairman Yolovich.
Here. Are there any speakers signed up for the public forum?
There are not.
Is there anyone here that would like to speak that is not signed up? Hearing none, the approval of minutes. The next item on the agenda is the approval of minutes. You have the minutes of the December 6, 2012 meeting in your folder. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. The next item is new business. Madam Clerk.
Referral 12-369.
Moved by Legislator Gamina, seconded by Legislator McCann. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Opposed, motion carries. Next item, please.
Referral 12-370.
Moved by Legislator McCann, seconded by Legislator Daniele. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Opposed, motion carries. Next item, please.
Referral 12-371.
Moved by Legislator Daniele, seconded by Legislator Tucciarello. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Opposed, motion carries. Next item, please.
Referral 12-372.
Moved by Legislator Tucciarello, seconded by President Adair. Is there any discussion? Legislator Haney.
Mr. Chairman, I don't know if it makes any difference or not, and I noted this last year. This is the wrong address for the Gay Alliance of the Genesee Valley. They haven't been at that address in about 4 years. They're located in the old Masonic Temple building on East Main Street.
And we'll need to make that change before the full legislature. I don't see it as a problem right now. Pat, any problem to that?
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Is that all right with you, Paul? All right. Any further discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Opposed, motion carries. Next item, please.
Referral 12-373.
Moved by President Adair, seconded by Legislator Hanna. Is there any discussion? Legislator Haney.
Mr. Chairman, through you, I'd like to ask just what the logic was in picking Health Economics Group. Their line of business, as I understand it, traditionally is managing health insurance programs. Like they manage the county's dental program and the, I don't know what you call that thing we have the cards for, you know, we have payroll deductions. But this is a little bit out of that league, and I was wondering if somebody could, through you, Mr. Chairman, just tell us something about why you think they're qualified to do this.
Through the chair, there was an RFQ process, that was used, I guess, maybe in order to select them, and we had maybe 4 applicants, including, the vendor, I guess maybe who's named here in this referral, who was selected based upon that RFQ process.
Who were the other people who filed?
Through the chair, Paul. Let's do it right now.
Through the chair, the applicants included A to Z Medical Billing, Altisource, Lighted Way HR Consulting, and also Health Economics Group. And then also might add, I guess, through the chair, that this particular maybe vendor, maybe they have experience, I guess maybe in doing this.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
I guess I mentioned that the applicants included, I guess, maybe 4. So that included A to Z Medical Billing, that included Altisource, included, I guess, maybe Health Economics Group, and it also included Lighted Way HR Consulting.
Okay. So through the chair, as part of your request for qualifications procedure, you determined they were the best qualified?
Through the chair, that is correct. And among, I guess, maybe some of the categories that were used to evaluate them, it included the proposed fees, understanding of the project, qualifications, relevant experience, technical competence, references, capacity, and availability to perform services, local office support.
How did this outfit rate on fees?
With regards to fees, they received a score of 12, and There was one other vendor that had a score that was lower than that, and then there were 2 other scores that were like 16.
And through the chair,
Through the
was
chair.
a high score good or a low score good?
A high score was good.
So there was one vendor that bid a cheaper price, is that what you're saying?
Yes, but they had a substantially lower overall score through the chair.
Okay, thank you.
Legislator Cayley, did you have any questions? Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Through you, this is a decrease of over $100,000, and Health Economics Group was not the lowest bidder in this. It is assumed that they'll be able to fulfill it, given the lesser amount of money. They're just, does this affect the program at all?
Through the chair, this does not affect any of the required deliverables.
Thank you. And through the chair, is there a same number of people that will be serviced by this contract through them, or is that number gone up?
Through the chair, we anticipate we'll still be able to meet the roughly 1,400 children aged 0 to 3.
Thank you.
Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Opposed, motion carries. Next item, please.
Referral 12-374.
Moved by legislator Hannah, second by legislator Gamina. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Opposed, motion carries. Next item, please.
Referral 12-375.
Moved by legislator Gamina, seconded by legislator McCann. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Opposed, motion carries. Next item, please.
Referral 12-376.
Moved by legislator McCann, seconded by legislator Daniele. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Opposed, motion carries. Next item, please.
Referral 12-378.
Moved by legislator Daniele, seconded by legislator Tucciarello. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Opposed, motion carries. Next item, please.
Referral 12-391.
Moved by legislator Tucciarello, seconded by President Adair. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Opposed, motion carries. That was quick. Is there any unfinished business to come before this committee? President Adair.
Please. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Through my office, we keep some vast records and databases on all of our county legislators, and I wanted to reveal tonight that we look at these records on a daily basis, my staff does and all that, and what occurred to us today is that the minority leader's birthday is today, and I wanted to wish her happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Carrie. There being no further unfinished business. Oh, I'm sorry.
I have 2 items. Since we know that your word is law in this chambers,
Right.
could I request that somebody oil my regular chair? It squeaks when I rock during
You know, I had that same problem, and I've mentioned that to the clerk of the legislature, and nothing has been done, but we'll take care of that
Could
in
you
the new
work on
year.
it?
Yeah.
And secondly,
Chair maintenance.
Mr. Chairman, in a more serious vein, I'd like to wish you and all the others in the chamber a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you, Paul. Very nice of you. And to you all a very Merry Christmas. This is Ted's last night. We said goodbye the last time, but we'll say goodbye to him again. Teddy, thanks a lot for a great time. Now, there being no further business, the December 19th, 2012 meeting of the Ways and Means Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting of the Ways and Means Committee is scheduled for Wednesday, January 30th, 2013.